pushing reset on the past 4 years, U.S. President Joe Biden addressed 2 global conferences with world leaders on Friday, but delivered one clear message: forget the America First policies of his predecessor.
America is back. The transatlantic alliance is back. I know the past few years have strained and tested our transatlantic relationship, but the United States is determined to re-engage with Europe.
Biden made clear he believes solutions to global threats must be collaborative. During the virtual gathering of the G7 and later the Munich Security Conference, leaders conferred about shared threats posed by China, Iran, and Russia.
It is very important that we develop a common transatlantic Russia agenda, which on the one hand makes cooperative offers, but on the other hand clearly identifies differences. And I can only agree with the American president on the question of what makes a strong European Union. Unfortunately, Russia is not working on this at the moment.
On the issue of climate change, Biden underscored he believes the planet faces an existential threat. Even as the United States has officially rejoined the Paris Climate Accord, Envoy John Kerry apologized for precious time lost and pledged the United States will do all it can to meet emission reduction targets. He urged others to do the same.
What we do or don't do in the coming months and years will make all the difference.
But Biden says the most imminent global threat is the COVID pandemic. The United States has pledged an initial $2 billion in funding for vaccinations for developing nations. French President Macron pushed back, saying what's needed isn't money, but an immediate vaccine supply. Many critics believe developing nations are being overlooked when it comes to vaccine distribution.
Si nous savons faire ça, alors l'Ouest.
If we announce billions today to supply doses in 6 months, 8 months, or 1 year, our friends in Africa will be under justified pressure from their people to buy doses from the Chinese, Russians, or directly from other laboratories. Then the West's strength of Europeans or Americans will be a concept and not a reality.
As Biden repudiated the nationalist approach of his predecessor, Donald Trump, he acknowledged challenges to preserve democracy remain both inside and outside the United States.
Democracy doesn't happen by accident. We have to defend it, fight for it, strengthen it, renew it. We have to prove that our model isn't a relic of history. It's the single best way to revitalize the promise of our future.
The global conferences were an opportunity for President Biden to lay out his foreign policy agenda and chart a new course with European leaders, while reassuring them that the era of Trump-style diplomacy has ended. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.